number of my videos, you may notice that I am not in the usual place I do my videos. I'm in one of my treatment rooms right now because I wanted to show you a couple of updates that have happened over the last, actually most of these have been over the last week, but it's updates for our COVID safety measures. As I think everyone is aware at this point, we're in the midst of a pandemic, and at Red Dragon Wellness Center, we want to make sure that we are doing the best we can for your safety. So we've been doing a number of measures already. We've been sanitizing between clients to make sure that all the solid surfaces that anyone may touch at any point get sanitized. So the desk where I work, the bed or massage table, the table where my clients set down their things, all of these are sanitized between each client. When there is literally anyone but me in the building, masks are on at all times. Right now, all my clients are done for the day, and so I kind of had the freedom to do this. But like I said, part of the reason we have the freedom to do that is because we do sanitize between every client. So before another client is in this room, everything will be sanitized. We're also rotating between rooms. So if I have clients back to back, we're making sure that they're not right in the same room so that the rooms have as much time as we can give them to kind of settle the air and purify the air. And part of the reason is because we've put a couple new things in place. Back when COVID first started, we kind of assumed that it would be a few months, if not a few weeks, before the whole situation was wrapped up. And that's not, unfortunately, how things went. So in the last week, we've decided it's time to re-up some safety protocols just to make sure that we are doing the best that we can for our clients. So in the most popular rooms I have, and I'm actually looking to get one more to go out into the front, I've gotten some air purifiers. So they are HEPA filter and UVC filters. So the UVC helps to kill virus particles as they go through the filters, and then HEPA filter filters out, I believe it's 0.3 microns, which, while bigger than the virus itself, is not bigger than most of the droplet particles that it gets spread through. The other thing, and I finally got these in today, and of the 6 clients I've had since I got them set up, I think 4 or 5 made a comment that they enjoyed them. I went and got some, I'm going to turn this down so you can see. I normally, or up until this point in COVID, if you came into my room, excuse me, should have planned that better. Normally what you would have seen is a sheet over a plain massage table. As it's getting colder, it is not as pleasant to do things that way. And both I and my clients were mourning the lack of the table warmers. So we found a solution. What we've done is we have put vinyl over top the table warmers so that we can have the table warmers on the table and give you that lovely heat. But we can also completely sanitize them between clients because that is so important, just to make sure that we are not a source of spread. All right. So those are kind of the COVID updates. I also wanted to talk about a couple, I've brought in a couple new formulas, but also just some formulas that we keep in stock here that are beneficial, especially during the holidays. So I think I actually, oh, good. Nope. All right. So the first one I want to talk about is Free and Easy Wanderer. If I can turn that correctly, there we go. Free and Easy Wanderer, also known as Happy Wanderer. This is actually an economy size of the Happy Wanderer Plus. So this is for, Happy Wanderer is used for, quite frankly, almost any presentation of disease. Happy Wanderer can be beneficial. The Happy Wanderer Plus is also for when there's irritability and more stress signs, in addition to the depression, anger, irritability, sometimes sadness. sometimes pain, sometimes emotional trauma, sometimes physical trauma that we use Happy Wander itself for. So the plus just helps to deal with any additional, what we call heat signs, which can be inflammation, it can be irritability, it can be disturbed sleep, all sorts of things. This is a new one I brought in, Qingwei San, or Qingwei Wan. Wan means tea pills, San means powder. So this is actually used for stomach ulcers is the reason I brought it in. And it's the holidays. Some of us are getting ulcers at this point. Whether it's COVID stress, family stress, whatever it is. I'm sure somebody out there is starting to deal with their stomach ulcers. And that's not all stomach ulcers because there are various diagnoses for stomach ulcers, but it's one of the more common presentation types. So I would never recommend that someone say, oh, I have stomach ulcers, let me just go out and get this online, because it may or may not be the right formula for you. So talking to an herbalist, talking to your acupuncturist, and finding the right formula for you is very important. All right, what else do I have in my goodies? Unfortunately, I took one of my favorites out because I actually had a client today that needed it. And it's called Heavenly Heart. And that's for anxiety. It's for sleep disturbances. It's for struggles with your kind of mental, emotional state in many times. I am actually taking this currently for some anxiety, but also some sleep disturbances. It is one of the best things I have found for sleep and really good quality sleep. Last night I was up till, quite frankly, 3 a.m. With some anxiety and stress, and I kept putting off grabbing herbs because I'll be fine. I don't want to get up and out of bed. I don't want to turn on a light. I don't want to wake myself up. So around 3 a.m. I finally was like, Natalie, get your butt out of bed and go get your herbs. Took my herbs. Within 20 minutes of taking Heavenly Heart, I was out. And I'd only gotten about 6 hours of sleep the night previous, got 4 hours last night, and I felt better rested after those 4 hours than I had after the 6 hours the night before, or the probably 8 hours the night before, because it gave me really good quality sleep. So I love Heavenly Heart for my own personal use and for my clients. This last one is actually kind of exciting for this week. Because I decided I wanted to say thank you to my clients. So any of my clients who have an appointment this week are getting a free gift before Thanksgiving. It is Fortify Stomach Tea Pills. Now, there was a debate between actually my mother and I about whether or not it's a good idea to hand these out. It was a short debate because what Fortify Stomach Tea Pills does is it helps deal with food stagnation, or food qi stagnation, as we call it in Chinese medicine. And what that is when we eat a big meal and we feel bloated and we feel gross because we can feel that food stuck right there, and then we can kind of feel it move through our intestines, and it's just so much, and we just feel gross, and we end up sitting on the couch the rest of the day because it's literally taking so much energy for our body just to move this mass of rich food. Fortified Stomach Tea Pills helps move food qi stagnation. So it helps deal with that gross feeling, that just that overarching grossness. And so my mom was concerned that, well, are we taking away the consequences of people's decisions? And I let her know that my perspective is it's more being realistic about how the American culture works. So I am very aware that most of us are going to gorge ourselves on Thursday. And so I wanted to say thank you to my clients by helping them not feel quite so gross afterwards. So if you are one of my clients or about to be one of my clients this week, and you see me, I am giving away one of these per household for every client this week. I'm also selling them. If you don't want to make an appointment, let me know. I will find a way to get this to you, hopefully before Thursday. We'll arrange a time where you can come pick it up. So yeah, Fortify Stomach Tea Pills to prepare you for Thanksgiving. All right, so that's all I have to tell you tonight. Y'all have a wonderful week. If I don't see you before Thanksgiving, have a great Thanksgiving. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great night.